Welcome back. If you're tired of getting stuck, I'm going to go over the fastest way to improve your health right here. I was on Reddit, had a little conversation with someone. They had a post said, I am so tired of being fat. Does anyone know the absolute fastest way to lose body fat? What they went on to say is the hardest part is figuring out how to do it. It's just so overwhelming and I feel so bad. It makes me give up before I even begin most of the time. Click like if that is something you can relate to. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to give you my favorite tip to get started with sustainable, fast weight loss and some compassionate questions to get you thinking differently about health. So, welcome. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance, where I build adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching and engaging core value. I love to do it. And then this came up a lot. Tired of being fat. Search 480 times per month on Google in the US, and fastest way to lose body fat 1,300 times per month. So I'm not just being crude here. These are real comments, real questions that people type in. They're just tired of it. They type it in, tired of being fat. And this is what comes up. Okay, so my top tip, minimize juice and drinks with sugar added. That's the go-to if you are drinking soda, if you're drinking all kinds of mixed drinks, beer, juice, tons of juice. These are going to be three of the biggest things that you can just, if you stop drinking that, you're going to reduce your body fat. Okay, so what we want to do is switch to drinking mostly water and maybe sometimes whole fruit and veggie smoothies, maybe a protein smoothie, nothing that's like been juiced or filtered with the fiber out of it, and then mostly water. Something to keep in mind if you are drinking milk or almond milk every day to make sure you get your calcium, then you want to make sure that you keep that source of calcium in your diet. Calcium, very important for your heart, um, bone density, use it for all kinds of things. So you want to make sure you're getting 100% daily value. You can check that out in an app like MyFitnessPal. If you don't know how you're getting calcium, then you want to look into that. There's not very much in cheese, right? So you want to make sure you're getting 100% daily value. So that way you can have strong bones and not osteoporosis and be super floppy in your old age years later. Okay. So that's the top tip for burning fat. Drink more water, drink less of those sugar added drinks. And then next, if you're looking for a way to think about this question differently, because a lot of times when you're at that point, you're just frustrated with, a lot of things. Maybe your clothes haven't been fitting right. And then you start to overthink things. You don't know where to start, the next step to take. And so figuring out how to do it can be very overwhelming for people new to the health journey. And they run into problems. I was reviewing some of my testimonial interviews, the perfectionism mindset, thinking that is all or nothing. That's a big thing. Finding out that, or having a feeling that your changes have to be all or nothing, that New Year's resolution kind of thing doesn't have to be like that. And then you get stuck and you end up not doing anything at all. And then that leaves you with negative feelings towards your body, not feeling confident, not feeling good. You don't want to wear a swimsuit, which is an issue. We're talking about getting into the summer months here, and you always want to feel good about your body however you can. So what I want you to do now is leave a comment on what you need most right now to get your health on track. If you're having a hard time or a challenge, or you're feeling like you're just tired of being fat, leave a comment and talk about that. What I want to point out, building adaptive business leaders through compassionate health coaching. And I say this all the time, there's nothing wrong with you. This is very common. Like I said, 480 searches, 1,300 searches per month. This is a common way to feel. I just want to give you the tools so you can step through that and feel like how you want to feel. The question that I asked a person on Reddit is, when did you start feeling that way? Because a lot of times this is something that, if you feel challenged, you'll take a while to get past that, or you'll get stuck, or you'll stay stuck for a long time. And this starts at a range of times. I also ask so I can have a better understanding of the challenges that individuals are facing, but also like the dynamic of health in culture. And unfortunately, this person felt like this since elementary school, fifth grade. They thought they were too fat. And that can create a lot of problems if you imagine you're talking about stress management, mental health, social connections. And then if they actually were carrying more weight than what could be considered healthy, then that could be a health risk as well. So when you start to look at that, you start to recognize the importance of making a change sooner rather than later. All right. And that's what I do with the guilt-free framework. I help you prioritize so you love your body again and feel confident going for your biggest business goals. And the question I ask, and the question I want people to think about when you're thinking about your biggest business goals and the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams is healthy living a now or later thing for you? Is this something that you're going to continue to feel that you felt since grade school or from back in the day? Or are you going to start making changes now? Do you want to know what that feeling of success and confidence is now? Or are you going to postpone that until January 1st or your next birthday or something like that? Okay. Major question, the vision I have, every entrepreneur knows how to lead the healthy, fulfilling life of their dreams. And a big part of that, the question is, what does the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? And it's interesting. A lot of times when I ask this question, people just never considered that question. They're just like, I just do whatever it does and I take time. I do work and I built a business or I'm going to work for someone else all the time and I just I don't know. So if you take a moment to consider what does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like, that's going to have the biggest impact in terms of like creating a framework so you know how to lead a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams. And then you can create a plan to build that. All right. And that's something I do with the guilt-free framework and like everything I do with this YouTube channel and all this stuff is I empower you by asking key questions instead of telling you what you need to do. And that's something I'll put a link to the testimonial videos. This comes up a lot. It's not just, anyone give you a tip on what you can do to lose weight, but how does it support your life? What does that do in terms of other things that you want to accomplish with your health or your activity levels, how you want to feel, the life full of satisfaction, impact, all that stuff. So that's my special abilities, asking those questions that are empowering instead of just telling you like, do this diet and all that stuff. Right. And it's always a good time. Right now is a good time to take confident ownership of your path to freedom and fitness. That's the mission. That's how I'm doing it, is getting you started. And it's always a good time if you're watching this. If you search tired of being fat and my video popped up, it's like go time. Let's do it. And so what I do is I help you break out of this all or nothing thinking so you can keep taking steps forward. All or nothing diets or trash. I don't subscribe to that at all. So that's not what we're going to do. And I'm going to get you going and help you understand that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to build consistency. And that's something I did when I was working with my client, Jules, to send her testimonial. She realized she used to have that all or nothing thinking and getting stuck or keeping her from getting started. And what we did is we took some small steps to break it down. And you understand that this is how you build consistency towards leading the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams day by day, instead of waiting for some goal or some other time to get started. And the big thing is not forcing anything. You just prioritize what you want. I help entrepreneurs prioritize so they feel confident going for their biggest business goals and they love their bodies again. All right. So if you're looking to find easy ways to make health part of your life with realistic and reasonable action steps, I don't know, I had to find hard ways to say it, then check out the Health Habits Challenge in the link in the description on YouTube and below on Facebook as well, because this is 7 tips, 7 strategies to make it really easy. So you can see, healthy eating, drinking more water, getting more active throughout the day, those little tips that can have a huge impact if you're just tired of getting stuck and not taking any steps. These are the small steps you can take. And this is like a daily YouTube video and email challenge that makes it really simple to start and get on track with your health habits. So we'd love to have you take that and then click like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions or any topics you want me to cover, because I got some time to do that for you. That's what I'm doing with this channel. And next, you can watch a video on what is a calorie and a testimonial video. I'll put those up, as well as the video that YouTube recommends that you watch next. That's today's message. Drink more water and build compassion so you can lead a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams. All right. And keep practicing. Peace.